Well, hello folks, and welcome back to Arcanum. We're getting out of the sewers. I don't have the resources to go down there and fight everything, since there's apparently another 200 mobs in front of me. Let me see, actually. Go away. Well, what's my kill count up to? 567? It was like 300 something before I went down there. I'm pretty sure is what it feels like. I don't know. We've done a lot of killing. Don't crash on me, game. I don't know. Oh, you're putting these guys in my path. I see. The Matrix had a glitch for a moment where it was gonna decide to kill me. I really don't want to fight those guys. Come on, Jaina, before they catch you. I know you're a little bit over encumbered. We'll make a trip to the barrel. I'm not gonna pay for Poon's Flophouse. We'll rest out in the wilderness. I think I'm going to make a trip out into the wilderness, down towards possibly Blackroot as well, and see if I can find some healing salve supplies. See if we can go down to Blackroot and find that guy who apparently runs his mouth about something he found. I don't actually think that I ever located him. Okay. I'm just gonna throw a lot of this crap in here. Sword of Darien Ka. I didn't see that name in my journal, so I'm going to assume it's not important. Just drop all of a thermometer. I'm curious what that would ever be used for. Maybe making the charged axe that I still haven't bothered to look at. A filament sword. Think I'll keep you, because I might test you out at some point, just see what you're capable of. Silver ring and stuff, I could probably keep it and sell it. I don't feel particularly pressed for money right now. The mysterious gem. I should probably keep that on my person. Up to 165 bullets, I think that's pretty good. Jaina, give me your crap. You know what? Why did I even pick up... Where did that long bow even come from? Invigorator is garbage. The Hexed Dagger. Kite Sword is garbage. Some of this stuff I'm really curious. Why I even bothered to pick it up? Did I even pick it up, or did you just go out of your way, Jaina, to pick stuff up? I've got some questions that you're probably not going to bother to answer. That is not a dagger of speed right there. That's an old sprocket. I think I'll have you keep that. Just because, quite frankly, I don't have a use for it. And since it seems to be special, I'm sure that I will at some point. All this crap I missed. So many items in this game. I knew early on that it was going to be a hoarding nightmare for me. I can't help it, especially going down the technology path. There's just too many things. Actually, you can keep the fatigue restore. Hunting rifle, I'll take. Damn it, staff. Why can't you be turned sideways? Thought I got rid of that. Are you picking? You better not be picking stuff up. I think I've got all of the crap out of your inventory that we don't need. So please, Jaina, for the love of everything, just leave it alone. At some point, off screen, I will most likely come back through this barrel and take a whole bunch of stuff and just go sell it. Let me make sure that there is nothing I actually need from here. Pretty sure I've got all of my important stuff out. All of, like, the healing supplies that I want. Look at all this stuff. It's beautiful. It's glorious. What is this? Episode 33. So, we are leaving town. I'm not going to take the train, as tempting as it is to pay for one. Just simply run out, see if there's any items outside in front of this place again. I know we found, what, cocoa leaves out there once or something. Something not too terribly useful to me. I guess I could start using that instant travel station, pay my fee for it, and just quick travel down here. Yeah, we found something out there at one point. Do these things, you guys can answer this, do they ever respawn over time? Cocoa leaves. I could spend the next 30 minutes running through the wasteland here. Witchbane. Maybe I could find some stuff. Somebody's cut down all the trees out here. The vegetation that I can harvest almost pops out. But whatever. Let's go here. I'm just going to randomly stop in locations and check some stuff. And then we'll slowly make our way down to Blackroot. What do we got? The forest. Okay. If I were plants in a forest, where would I be? Would I be anywhere? This is something I should probably do off screen. It's unlikely I'm going to get in very many fights that are significant. It'll mostly just be me running across the countryside like this. Is that something? No. I mean, yeah, this works. Wait, no, that's... I thought that was cocoa leaves. Maybe it's just on the outskirts of town that I can find stuff. And then the rest of the map is just a barren hellscape that you can traverse if you're crazy enough. Like, would I even run into enemies out here? Would I ever get randomly waylaid by a wolf pack or not? There's not a damn thing out here. I don't expect to be able to find resources, like, all stacked up next to each other, but it would certainly be nice. Some of you right now who know this game are probably like, what is this idiot doing? Nothing, 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 nothing. Different colored trees. What are those? Oak trees, I think. They probably got a different name in this world, right? Okay. This has been a wonderful waste. Let's go down here and check for things. There has to be a way to harvest herbalist items, really. It can't just be luck of the draw with what you find in shops. That would be really stupid. I'm not entirely sure when the last time I saved it was. Please tell me it was after I did all that inventory. Yeah, get your 55 attacks off on me, jerk. I'll use some of my valuable healing salve. Look at that. 9, 3, 5, 7. I'm gonna die here. Let me run away from his creation. That could probably rip my head off. Thank you. Actually, just run right there. Jaina, holy crap, I'm so proud of you. You've grown up a little bit in my eyes today. Unidentified robe. So far, those haven't been anything amazing, but we can get some gold for them. I think they've been normally going for, what, like 300? Somewhere around there, so pay 100 to have it identified and then make 200 profit, basically. If you don't mind lugging it around. Really? I was just getting ready to break camp, guys. There's 3 of them this time. 5, 20, and 5. Okay. This is why I always save it before I rest. Yeah. Half of my health in one turn. I didn't want to attack you. Criminy. Get your damn summon off. I wonder if he only... No, I was going to say maybe he only does that if he gets to a certain amount of health. That's definitely not the case. He just does it whenever the hell he feels like. Is there anybody else? Back to the peaceful music. Listen, Malachian hand. I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna rest until I'm healed. Dark individual dead. You tell me that level 20 didn't have anything on him? Maybe Jaina's in my way. Yeah, thanks, Jaina. I didn't want to get his super cool robes anyways. So, let's see if maybe I can rest and then break camp before another group shows up. You gonna send a third group after me, guys? You not learned your lesson yet? Do I need to keep... I'm gonna have to kill someone, yep. Okay. Hey, Ginkgo root. Hidden behind a tree. Wonderful. Oh, I wanted to run away. So that I wouldn't get stabbed in the back 500 times. Now, can you summon? What are you doing? He was like stuck in this half-kneeling pose. He couldn't decide if he was dying or not. He was being super dramatic about it. Somebody lost their dagger. This is a pretty good way to make experience and money, I have to admit. Now that they're not instantly slaughtering me. Studded leather. Yep. He screwed up, lost his weapon, didn't know what to do, panicked. And that was that. I'm gonna try again. You guys got a fourth squad. I know this area is dangerous for me to rest in. It's close to the IFS Zephyr crash. How close am I to leveling up? 7,000? It's not too oh, and I forgot to grab my Ginkgo root, of course. One of the only things I'm actually looking for. Okay. So I have to remember to highlight behind the trees as well. Maybe it's only on encounter maps that you find things. You would think that the forest would be a bounty of various things to grab. This is what we call a no progress video, where absolutely nothing gets done. Plump sets off to wander the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights to see what he can find. Nothing out here? Not even a little pack of mushrooms? I don't know what you would call them. A little cluster, a little colony. Problem with Ginkgo root is it actually blends in. And a pain in the ass to locate. I want to find another one of those gardens like I found down in the mines, where there's just a whole bunch of stuff to like harvest all at once. It'd be nice if I could go back there at some point and all that stuff would regrow, be ready to harvest again. Hasn't something like 2 or 3 months have passed in time since I was there. Another 6 months and they'll be ready to go. Man. Every once in a while I think that there's going to be something interesting as well just show up right on the edge of the screen. Ginkgo root. Why aren't you showing up? Or tobacco leaves, or really anything. What I probably need to be making at this point instead of healing salves is cure-alls. If I even can. Let me see. Oh god, I would have to get... Never mind. I know I've got one in my inventory. I thought that they might just be a tier or two above healing salve, but nope. Gotta create all kinds of wonderful things in order to get those. Gotta sink a whole bunch of points into the skill tree. Where if you was a mage, you could already have like 2 wonderful healing spells that only get more powerful as your magic aptitude increases. I think if I ever do play through this game again, it'll be some type of mage. There's not a goddamn thing out here. Why am I wasting my time? Can you cross the bridge, please? Thank you. Why you gotta be so difficult? Why you gotta bust my balls so much? The only stuff I found out here was completely by accident, and I even forgot to pick it up because we got ambushed so many times. 16 gold. That'll pay for some of the stuff if I ever find anyone who's actually selling it. Ginkgo root. So items must only spawn when the game generates an enemy encounter. Which means I would have to wander around out here randomly murdering everything that comes across me and hoping that I stumble across, on the edge of the encounter, the herb that I need. This game. Might be something worth doing at some point, I don't know. It's like I don't want to do that type of stuff off screen, because if I am getting in a whole bunch of fights and combat, I'm gonna end up coming back like 2 or 3 levels higher than when I left you guys. And so far I haven't really cut out anything except the save scum video, trying to get through all those locks, which I consider acceptable. Okay, let me save it one more time here. Well, we will sleep until morning. And we're going to wander around this town a little bit. See if we can find a drunk running his mouth somewhere. I'd guess he's going to be in a tavern. Dwarf villager. What do you know, friend? Okay, I guess we're going to die. Level 27 dwarf villager. I forgot that this guy is an asshole who doesn't like to be talked to, and I'm certainly not going to kiss his ass. Since you're the one who wanted to start some shit, and I'm the one who pays the price for it. Remember, like I said, everything in this game is either a pushover or an ass kick. One of the two. Clarissa Shalamo, what did you want? I have little time for the likes of you, dwarf. Forgive my intrusion. I need only a moment. Goodbye. I wonder what, I forgot what she wanted. I'm sure it was something. Greetings, Mr. Holloway. Any news reach you? I would like to have something to tell, but I do not. Okay. And, hello, ma'am. Who are you? Any rumors recently? Do you know anything about the Isle of Despair? It might be a prison. I don't know. It's where they send the bad people. We don't talk about the bad people. A gnome villager. Hello. Just nod my head. Any newsworthy happenings? Nope. You already know everything, the game says. Good day to you, friend. Let me rest until morning again. I forgot that I got brutally murdered. Just casually murdered for talking to someone in a bar. People in this town. People in bars, generally. What can you apprentice train me in? About lockpicks, yeah. I need to find the next level up then. What would that be? Journeyman, perhaps? You're the worst blacksmith on this entire continent. Where's your plate mill at? The dancing needle. I do like going back through these towns, though. Haggle and persuasion. Of course, you're just going to sell fancy clothing. Bet if I identified those, she would take them. It's got me thinking, fancy clothing has to be in the game for a reason, right? At what point am I actually going to need to dress fancy to blend in somewhere? There was that gentleman's club in Toronto where the richest men in town went. Perhaps if I went looking rich and not poor... You're not going to sell me anything, are you? I hate that I've cut myself off from those shops. Gameplay decisions. Theorical herbs. You've got what I need, right, ma'am? Fortifier. I already know how to make that. And you don't have what I need. I will buy that from you anyways. Fatigue Restorer. 106 coins. That's really kind of a ripoff. I was hoping you would have more. I am starting to get the distinct impression that their inventories do not really change that much. 68 coins. I need all that stuff. I don't want to pay for it, but I have to. Sweet cakes. I'm gonna be looking for a dog somewhere. The Seaside Salvage. I know you're not gonna have anything I want, but let's find out. In fact, while we're here, where would that be? That would be under these schematics, probably under blacksmithing. The pyrotechnic axe. Forget those uncontrollable fire elementals that are always attacking you instead of your enemies. With the pyrotechnic axe, made by combining a featherweight axe and fuel, you can leave behind your magical miseries and become a fiery god of the inferno, all by yourself. So I would need fuel and a featherweight axe. I can make the featherweight axe, if I'm not mistaken. I would need dwarven ore and an oak axe handle. You don't actually... Okay. Iron ore. I've got dwarven ore back in Toronto, so I'm pretty sure I've got fuel back in Toronto too, and if not, I at least know where it is. Okay, there's no merchants over there. Let's go back into this inn. See if I can get killed in here as well. Half-elf villager. Please state the reason for your return, my son. Oh, I didn't mean to click on you. I thought I clicked on this guy all the way down here. I'd like to be healed. You can't heal me at all. You're a bit surly for a priest, aren't you? Yeah. Pretty sure we've already talked to you. And I've got nothing else to say. I've heard deals only with local commerce. Well, that doesn't help me at all, does it? Good day to you, friend. Could go back to the Isle of Despair. See if I can kill those women yet. Brutally murder them. Probably not, though. They were all like level 20, right? Oh, man. I'm not gonna get Praetor's taxes. He can go get them himself if he thinks they're so important. You won't take me to Stillwater, will you? Ashbury and Toronto. Nope. So, let's get out of town here. We're gonna just travel on the world map a little bit, I think. See what we can run across. Is there any herbs out here on the outskirts of town that I can get? Maybe one lone poppy plant somewhere? I really feel like they just punish tech users in this. I'm gonna be salty that mages can rely entirely on their fatigue that they can easily recharge. And I don't get the same luxury, god damn it. So we've got the Wolf Cave, Liam's workshop. I don't think I ever went all the way down here. You know what? Let's go all the way along the coast. Don't need to go... Well... Yeah, we'll make a stop in Durnholm, too. Maybe I can find some more supplies down there. That's all this video is, basically, is a supply gathering mission, so I can continue my goddamn quest in the unending sewers of despair themselves. I probably need, like, another 20 or 30 healing salves before I go back down there. And if I could find the herbs to make them, I get 5 at a time just for crafting them. Which isn't that bad of a deal. Well, that was an uneventful journey. This rundown, raggedy town. The house of well-worn effects. I don't know if I noticed that before. The house where everything is shit. The trash house, the rubbish house. This town and this kingdom has nothing. Nothing to offer anyone. Even their farmland, if that's what that is a friggin' pigsty. What are you selling? It really is rubbish. Okay. Not at all interested in it. Dolan's General Store. You throw out anything good, Dolan? Hello, sir. Hey, you're one of those real smart tech fellows, aren't you? Sorry about that comment. We don't get many like you around here. What can I do for you? I want to see what you sell. It's got fuel. Might as well take it while we're here. 78 coins. I'm getting robbed in this journey. And this is a journey to see how low I can take my my stockpile of gold. My doubloons. Wallow's quality armor. Pretty sure we've checked you and you don't even sell plate mail either, do you? Plate mail, blah. Who needs plate mail? That's newfangled technological armor. Akin to power armor from Fallout. Who would ever want that? You'd have to be a complete fool to want to wear something that protective. What are you, a coward? It's like I'm curious, why can't I rest in this bed? No one lives here, as far as I know. Don't walk into that house or I'll be mad. If you prove me wrong. Pretty sure I checked all this stuff. I'm pretty damn thorough the first time I come to a town. I like to think all my years of playing Fallout 1 and 2, not to mention 3 and 4, has made me very methodical in my search patterns. Let me save it before we go in here too. I imagine we might die. Any place that is supposed to be a place of peace and relaxation. Be quick about it. What have you heard? I don't want to play a game. What do you know? Nope. Never heard of the IFF Zephyr. You know anything about the Isle of Despair? Fairly devoid of natural resources. They don't have any currency either. Okay. Volinger. What do you know about the Isle of Despair? What can you train me in? Just apprentice training? I am full of questions. Look, I was just asking a simple question. Am I gonna have to kill you? Yeah, well, here's a simple question for you. What is someone like you doing all the way out here in the middle of this disreputable kingdom? Not exactly the kind of place that someone goes for a holiday. I'll tell him I don't know. I haven't told anyone yet. Sure, I'll tell him. So, you're saying that it was you who survived the crash? Yes, it was me. Well, it seems to me like you might be in need of some help. Sounds like you might need someone to watch your back. He looks away. My name's Vollinger. So why would you offer me your help? He doesn't look at us. Every man's got his reasons, and sometimes those reasons are only his to know. Then he looks at us, slightly turning his head. Plus, I didn't offer my help. I just said it sounded like you needed some. I see. Well, you want to join us? So that's another companion. I see. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Jaina, I'm half tempted to drop you off back in this town, since you have been nothing but dead weight to me. We took you on a journey. We've gained you some levels and some knowledge. You have failed to produce anything worthwhile to keep you around. You can craft crap, but at the same time, I've already got the same skills you do. So it doesn't really do a whole lot of good. All I'm saying, Jaina, is I'm going to give you a little bit longer, and then I'm probably going to go pick up somebody else. Bollinger there could backstab them for massive damage while I face tank everything. I think I'm going to end the video here. Whenever we come back, I am going to, maybe have a few more supplies. I don't know. I might run around town, see what I can gather, if anything. There's got to be something around here growing that I can harvest, right? As I do a pixel hunt off-screen. Either way, next video we're going to be exploring some more of the map, just seeing what we can stumble across. I don't really want to focus on anything too major right now. I want resources. Possibly a little bit more experience.